Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Today we have Rachel as our contestant. Rachel, tell us about you.
I'm a 23-year-old model working in New York currently.
That's wonderful. And we also have Cameron, who's our student. Cameron, tell us about you.
Well, I'm 10 years old. I love soccer, volleyball, and baseball.
That's cool. Question number 1. How many ice ages have occurred in the past after the flood?
20 or more.
Correct. What is step 1 of the ice age?
Step 1. Source of large amounts of atmospheric moisture is to produce precipitation.
Correct. What is step 2 of the ice age?
Wind patterns. Carrying the moisture to the locations when it can be accumulated as snow.
What is step 3 of the ice age?
Step 3. Continental areas where the snow accumulates must be cold enough to retain the snow and eventually become glaciers.
Correct. How high can ocean temperature rise? A, 30 Celsius, B, 50 Celsius, or C, 35 Celsius?
30 Celsius.
Correct. After what flood did the ice age start?
I'm going to need a 5th grader to help me.
All right, Cameron, what's the
Noah's
answer?
flood.
Noah's flood is correct. What are one of the evidence of the ice age?
Volcanoes, they go boom.
Correct. 6. What was frequently after the flood? A, precipitation, B, dry air, or C, windstorms?
Precipitation.
Correct. 7. Ice ages were founded in certain areas, but not anymore.
Northern Europe, Canada, Asia, the northern U.S., Africa, South America, and southern Australia.
Correct. Number 8. How much snow occurred after the flood? A, 50,000 feet, B, 500 feet, or C, 2 inches?
A, 50,000 feet.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Towards the end of the ice age, what happened?
Arctic oceans begin to freeze over.
Correct. The ocean's average was close to the same temperature it is today, which is what?
I need a 5th grader.
4 degrees Celsius.
That is correct. As the high latitude continental land masses began to cool rapidly from lack of solar heating, significant differences in temperature would have developed between the what?
The northern ocean waters, and the land.
Correct. For hundreds of years after the flood, there is evidence that volcanic activity was what? A, sporadic, B, never, C, always.
A, sporadic.
Correct. What is wind-borne silt?
Lois?
It's Loess, but same thing. Creationists strongly disagree with the idea of gradually change in the climate. True or false?
True.
Correct. What was the verse in which God asked Job about the source, frost, ice, and frozen solid waters?
Job 37, 9 through 10.
That is correct. The earth would have been covered by what during the ice age?
Clouds. Big puffy
Correct.
things.
Correct. What is a uniformitarian geologist?
A researcher of the ice ages.
That is correct. The volcanic activity would have ejected great amounts of volcanic what? A, dust, B, ribbons, or C, bubblegum?
I like bubblegum. Oh, wait. It's dust.
Correct. In high latitudes, snow accumulation would have been A, light, B, medium, or C, heavy.
C, heavy.
That is correct. After about 500 years following the flood, oral believers the average ocean temperature had cooled to around A, 5 Celsius, B, 2 Celsius, or C, 10 Celsius.
C, 10 Celsius.
That is correct.
Sassy CC.
The geological evidence for multi-glacier advances and retreats could easily be explained by climate changes. True or false?
I need a 5th grader to help me.
Cameron?
True.
That is correct. Glaciers can move. True or false?
True.
That is correct. And that concludes the Ice Age, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night! That's great.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
enough about you, but more about me.
Let me start this. I just have to restart this.
But